Okay, so let's talk about polynomial and binomial, or divided by binomial, using the long division. Okay, and then we'll do the ones with the remainders. So look at example 3. Okay, we have x minus 1 going into x squared plus 2x minus 3. Okay, turn this so I'm not crooked. Okay, so remember, we're going to take this x, and divide it into this term right here. Well, x goes into x squared. When we divide x squared divided by x, that's the same as this. And we cancel those out. All we're left with is a 1x up there. So we're going to put x right here. Now, remember also the steps to multiplication. You divide, you multiply, you subtract, and you bring down. Almost forgot. Oopsies. Down. Goodness. Down. Okay. Leave that right there. Kind of right like that. Just like that. Okay, so we did the divide. Now we're going to do the multiply. X times x is x squared. Now I'm going to do the multiply with x times negative 1. Well, that's negative 1x. Yes, I wrote the 1 in there. I know it's supposed to be sneaky and ninja, but that's okay. I want to make sure you know it's there so you don't forget. We're subtracting this. Make sure you're using your parentheses so that you don't forget, okay? Because this has to distribute to each of these parts. So now we're going to get a negative. This goes away. This becomes positive. So x squared minus x squared is no more x squareds. 2x plus 1x equals 3x. So I've done my subtract step. And now I just bring this down. So now we're back to dividing. X into 3x is just positive 3. Okay, let me bring this back. 3x divided by x. Those cancel out. All I'm left with is 3. Okay, so I wrote 3 down. 3 times x is nicely just 3x. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. So I'm going to go like this with my minus sign out here. Okay, this has to come here and here. So I subtract and I get 0. This becomes a plus. Negative 3 plus positive 3 is a nice big 0. So there's no remainder. Everything worked out beautifully. So here's my answer. This is the part that you would put in the answer right here. This is your solution. Because we can check it with a box or foil to see that x minus 1 times x plus 3 gives us this right here. Okay, so let's look at example 4. Example 4 says y minus 1 going into negative 2y to the, oh goodness gracious, not the 8th power, it's just squared, plus 8y minus 6. Okay, so the same process again. So I'm going to take y. How many times does it go into negative 2y squared? Well, let's look at that. So I've got negative 2y squared divided by y. This is the same thing as this. Oops, that's just a y. Well, all that cancels out is this part right here. So what's left? Negative 2 and a y. So up here, negative 2, y. So now I multiply. This times that gives me, obviously, this. So I'm going to go negative 2y squared. Remember, this is going to have that. Okay, so negative 2y times negative 1 is positive 2y. Now don't forget the tricky part is we're subtracting everything in here. So we have to change the signs. So this becomes plus, this becomes minus. These cancel out and go to 0. And then I've got 8y minus 2y gives me a lovely 6y. So now I got to bring this down. So I've got negative 6y right here. We do it again. We go back up to divide. Y goes into 6y 6 times. So we're going to go plus 6. 6 times y is 6y. Remember, we got this going on. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. This distributes over here and over here. This goes away. These cancel out. Oopsies. These cancel out. These cancel out. So yay, we are done. Okay. So here's this. This is your answer. This is what you'd put in the answer section of something. This is the answer. This is lovely. This is wonderful. Okay. That is the examples, oopsie, on your foldable. I just didn't want to squeeze it in, so I wrote it right here on my Post-it. But there's the answer for 3. 4 is on the Post-it. Rewind if you need it again. Okay. Watch the next video for polynomials and binomials with the remainders. This is like the video we watched in class.